we rolling. Just open it up.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites of the GMS Raleigh Camp, coming back with a lesson. Before we go any further, we want to give all praises to Yahawah,
Yahawah,
by Hashem,
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi, by Hashem
Rakakwadash.
Secondly, we want to give double honor to the elders apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and a double shalom to the Akim that teach this truth and go out on the highways and hedges and preach the truth according to the Bible.
That's right, And me and the brother Shawah was able to get up today, through the spirit and power of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. Yahawah being Heavenly Father, which his name means he is or he exists, who the world calls God, and Yahawashi being the only begotten Son, which his name means he saves, he delivers, who the world calls Jesus. Me and the brother, was just talking about, how, Yahawah Shemashah is bringing judgment for, and people on the face of the earth, are getting put to death, at a fast and alarming rate. So we're just going to go into how the Lord, Yahawah Shemashah kills. That they're the ones putting on you wicked people to death.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
No, Allah killeth.
Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
Buddha killeth.
Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
Santa Maria killeth.
Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
Esau, the so-called white man, killeth.
True. Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
That's right. So the scripture said what? Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, again, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus, they're the ones that's doing all the killing on the face of the earth. You see, so when you see somebody get put to death, by the way of a hurricane, a house fire, a car accident, falling towards their death, whatever the case may be, it's because what? Yahawah Shemashah sanctioned that person, to be put to death, to be killed. You see, Yahawah Shemashah is the one that's doing all the killing on the face of the earth. Read that from the top again, Baba Kasha.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi killeth and maketh alive.
Right, so not only is Yahawah Shemashah the ones that's killing, but what? They're also the ones that's making alive. You see, so when you got a woman giving birth to her newborn baby, it was Yahawah Shemashah, that made that baby alive. You see, if you get caught up in a bad accident or whatever the case may be, whether you was getting ready to get eaten by a brutal animal, or again if you got to a bad car accident,
you're in a coma
with the water, bro. Whatever the case may be, and you survive it, is because what? Yahawah Shemashah, kept the spirit on you to stay alive. You see, so Yahawah Shemashah, they're the ones that's killing, and they're the ones that's making alive on the face of the earth.
He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up.
That's right. So Yahawah Shemashah, they'll bring you down to a grave, meaning to a very low point, and and they'll bring you up from the grave, meaning what? They'll bring you up and put you on a very high point. You see, and that's the same thing that Yahawah Shemashah did with the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans. What do? They brought us down to a very low level. You see, here it is, 2019, here it is, we're in America, and wherever it's scattered at, we're at the bottom of society. But the same way that we're at the bottom of society, Yahawah Shemashah is going to bring us up and put us back on that high level, that high pedestal above all the nations that are upon the face of the earth. You see, but sticking to the point, Yahawah Shemashah, they're the ones that's killing, you see, on the face of the earth. So anybody who dies, who get put to death, is because what? Yahawah Shemashah allowed it to happen.
You heard of people that die on the operating table and then they come back to life and all that? That was Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi that did that.
That's right, bro. That's right. Dude, get that Deuteronomy 32 and I think 39. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. But yeah, me and the brothers, like I said, when I first opened up, me and the brothers wanted to get up and do a lesson on, the Lord, Yahawah Shemashah, doing all the killing. You see? The Lord is doing all the killing. Again, not Allah, not Buddha, not the Hindu goddess Shiva, not Santa Maria, not Haile Selassie, not none of these false gods that 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Americans be worshiping. because these false gods are no gods. They're not real. They have no power. You see, all the credit goes to Yahawah Shema Shah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me.
That's right. So there's no other power, with Yahawah Shema Shah. And again, all these false gods that I was naming earlier, Allah, Buddha, the Hindu goddess Shiva, Santa Maria, Esau, the so-called white man. You see, there's no other power with Yahawah Shema Shah in the heavens. They're the one and only living true powers that's been from the beginning, and the only powers that's going to be here to the end.
I kill and I make alive.
So there it is again, just backing up, 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Yahawah Shema Shah, they kill. You see? So again, if you see some of our people, getting eaten by brutal animals, it was Yahawah Shema Shah that killed them. You see, if you see, anybody falling toward their death, it was Yahawah Shema Shah that killed them. You see, if you see somebody, dying by the way of a plane crash, car crash, bus crash, you name it, it was Yahawah Shema Shah that killed them. If you see somebody dying by the way of a stroke, aneurysm, coma, like the brother said earlier, heart attack, what? It was Yahawah Shema Shah that killed them. If you see somebody getting, put to death by these massacre shootings on the face of the earth, these storms, these tornadoes, these floods, what? It was Yahawah Shema Shah that killed these people. You see, Yahawah Shema Shah, is the one putting these wicked people to death on the face of the earth. Read that from the top again, Baba Kashaw.
It says, Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive.
Again, so Yahawah Shema Shah, they kill and they make alive. You see? Read on.
Well, I was going to say that when it talks about make alive, you can see somebody that has stage 2, stage 3 cancer and all that, and the Lord brings them out of that, like He heals them and whatnot.
I'm sorry.
I wound and I heal, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Read that last part again. That's my fault, Baba Kashaw.
Oh yeah, I wound and I heal.
That's right. Say what? I wound and I heal. Right. So if you hurt yourself, you break a wrist, break your own rib, fracture your finger, whatever the case may be. It's Yahawah Shema Shah that wounds you. And if you heal from that wound, if you heal from that broken wrist, that fractured finger, whatever the case may be, then what? It was Yahawah Shema Shah to let you heal from that wound. Because at the end of the day, Yahawah Shema Shah, they could have left you wounded. They didn't have to heal you. So Yahawah Shema Shah, they're the ones that's wounded. They're the ones that's healing. They're the ones that's killing. They're the ones that's making alive.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's right. So when Yahawah Shema Shah get that eye set on you, and they're ready to take you out, and put you to death, and bring, evil upon you or whatever they want to do, can't nobody deliver you, meaning can't nobody save you out of the hands of Yahawah Shema Shah. Your mom can't save you, your dad can't save you, your grandma, your aunt, your friends, nobody can save you out of the hands of Yahawah Shema Shah, when they're ready to take you out, when they're ready to put you to death. You see, but again, going back to the point, Yahawah Shema Shah, they're the ones, that's killing everybody on the face of the earth, especially you wicked people. That on Psalms 68 and 20.
This is Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation.
That's right. And Yahawah Shema Shah is our power, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans. Yahawah Shema Shah is you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans' power. You see, Yahawah Shema Shah is the power of salvation. You see, because what? They're going to be a power, that saves the elected nation of Israel by the way of those chariots up out of this place called America, to make it to the new kingdom and rule in righteousness where all Israel is going to be at soon come. You see, but Yahawah Shema Shah is our power of salvation.
And unto God the Lord belong the issues of death.
That's right. It said, and unto say it so I can read that one time.
And unto the Most High the Lord belong the issues from death.
That's right. So unto Yahawah Shema Shah belong with the issues of death. You see, so, you wicked people out here, you getting put to death. It was Yahawashi that did it. You see, Yahawashi, they know the exact day, the exact month, the year, the second, the millisecond, that you're gonna be put to death. You see, Yahawashi, they're the ones that's planning each and every one of you wicked people's funeral on the face of the earth. You see why? Because the issues of death belongs to Yahawashi. You see, they're the ones that's killing. You got something to say? Or that's it?
No, that was it.
Kind. So with that, again, me and the brothers want to get into a lesson on, how the Lord kills, that they're the ones that's putting you wicked people to death on the face of the earth. So with that, I hope you so-called Negroes, Latino, and the Americans have been edified. Before we go any further, we'd like to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son,
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible and rule well. And a double shalom to all the sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth from righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.